Hi, this is Lizzie Smiley with a how-to Facebook video, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create your own Facebook page. Now, there's a difference between a Facebook profile and a Facebook page. A Facebook profile is the first thing you create when you log into Facebook and create your own, profile, and it's always called your name, and it's where you connect with your friends. A Facebook page is where you don't have friends, but people come and like the page. And it has its own URL, and it's a place that you can pay for Facebook advertising, and you can post status updates and promote a business. And really, a page is the most appropriate place to promote a business or a ministry or something like that. So, for example, one of my Facebook pages is called the Peaceful Home Page. And you can see that here, I don't have friends, but I do have likes. And I can create status updates just like on my profile, but it's a little different. And I can look at insights, which are analytics, and like I said, run ads and things like that. So the way that you would go ahead and create your own Facebook page is you're going to start at your profile. This is my profile, and I would click home, which is also my news feed where I can see the posts from my friends and other businesses that I follow. And over on the left-hand side menu, there is a link called Create Page. That's one place you could go and click that to start creating a page. The other place you can look is in the upper right-hand corner. There's a little down arrow on your home news feed. And if you click that down arrow, you will see there, for most of you, at the very, very top, it'll say Create Page, and that is what you click in order to create it. Now you're going to come in here and choose the item that is most appropriate for your page. So for example, most of you are probably a public figure, and that is usually the best way to go, unless you actually have a brick and mortar store or you're representing a ministry with a name. So you're going to choose that. You're going to identify the category. So for example, blogger, you'd put in your name and you would get started. I really encourage you to look at the Facebook pages terms, because these are important and many people do violate them, and you are responsible for making sure you fulfill them. So you're going to want to look at that and save a copy. Also, they do change it pretty regularly, so be aware of that. So let's get started. Oops, well, good point. I already have a page. I already have a page with my name. Let's try. I'll just use my maiden name for the purpose of this. Okay. Here we go. Now it's really simple. From here, it's going to tell you exactly what to do and lead you through it. It's going to give you step-by-step instructions. So tell people what your page is about. You're going to want to put a little bit of a description here, but for time's sake, I'm just going to say here, and then we'll put in my actual blog. Also, if you don't have all this information yet, you can always skip through here, but it's so easy to use this little tool to lead you through the critical steps. Notice here also it'll show you how many characters you have left. You don't have a ton. This is just a short little space. Okay, well, your website will hopefully work there. I'm not sure why that's not. There we go. Now this is really important to upload a profile picture. I really encourage you to use a picture of yourself. For time's sake, I'm just going to grab this. You can add this to your favorites. This is where, if you were to click on your home menu on the left-hand side, it would show there. You don't necessarily need to have it there, but you can. And so you can just continue to go through and put in, if there's a location for your, like a brick and mortar location, the ages that are appropriate, whether it's mostly for men and women, other interests. You can go through this or not. I'd probably skip this step for now. You don't need this right up front. And there you go. Now you have a page ready to go. Now Facebook is even going to offer to give you a look around. They're going to give you a tour. And you can go ahead and click through that for some behind the scenes and see where things are. But here's what I think is important. First of all, I think it's really important that you add a cover photo. What that is that big banner photo that we have on our profiles as well. To go back here, you're going to want to do that right away. Also, I think it's important to go into your about information and go ahead and fill some of this out so that you just kind of look like you have your stuff together. I think it's a good idea to create a call to action. So, you can choose from this list whatever is most appropriate if you're selling something or you just are encouraging people to contact you, things like that. But it's important to go ahead and do that and create the login. Makes your page look professional and put together. And then I also think it's really important here in the About section to create a Facebook web address. Now, you can't do this until you have followers. They have a few things that will unlock once you start to gain followers. So keep in mind that this is a place to do that where you can customize your URL, because right now it's going to be this big, long, silly thing, and you'll be able to bring it down to just facebook.com/pages/ and then whatever you create it, and you'll be able to go through some steps to see what's available. And it just makes it really neat and tidy in case you want to put it, print it somewhere on marketing material. So I think that's an important thing to do. And then also, you can go ahead and be the first person to like your page, which is a great thing to do. And then what's great is you can invite your friends, and you definitely want to do that. Just go ahead and go through that, and it'll offer you email contacts, and it'll offer you to go through your friends list and invite people to follow. So those who would want to support you, do that. Again, you click on the 3 dots and you go to invite friends, and that's how you can go ahead and bring some people over. Then, just like on your profile here, you can post photos, videos, just words, links, anything you'd like. And those are the basic steps for creating a page. You can see it's pretty easy. The one other thing I will show you is that up here in the settings is where you're going to want to set a few things. For example, this is where you can make it published or unpublished. You can unpublish the page if you don't want it live yet. You can also delete your page completely right here. You can merge pages if you have more than one that really should be doing the same thing. And then there are some other things you're going to want to read through here. I will not go through all of this because it would take a lot of time, but go ahead and read through these things. You may want to make some, the profanity filter. You may want to turn that on. You want to, block certain words or ages or people from your page. Adjust whether or not people can tag themselves. These are important things to know where they're at. The other thing you may want to know about is page roles. Over here in this left-hand column, click page roles. And you can add other people who may want to be posting to your page. Make sure, right now it's going to auto set to editor, and you're going to want to make them probably an administrator, an admin, so they can do all the same things you can. And you can add people by name or email. So for example, if I was going to add my sister, I can add her as an admin. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I am going to remove this page because I don't need it, but I hope that is helpful for you. That is our how-to today for Facebook, and good luck with your page. I can't wait to see it out there.